Hello and welcome to WendBooks Solutions. Today we're going to talk about pay supplier bills and allocate funds. Now, to access the supplier's bill, go to Supplier Center. Here is the pay bills and here is the allocate funds. I'm going to explain you how to use both of those. Now, for the sake of a sample, we have a supplier, let's call it sample supplier 1, has a balance. We owe him 1,023 euros. Okay. Now, if I click to go to pay bills, choose the name of your supplier. You cannot choose the account. This is coming from the supplier. We can choose the bank account to pay the supplier from. We can choose the payment amount. You can see that by selecting the amount, the system will pick up the oldest transaction and allocate the amounts here. So we'll fulfill the first line and take and settle part of the bill on the second line. You can check the one you want to reallocate. So 544 are taken from this bill. So the second line will be fully allocated and the first line will only take part of it. So this is how you can change it. Now, give a supplier message if you want, optional, memo as well, date, payment date or check date, payment method, payment number, and then you can save, print, or email the remittance advice to the client. Now, before saving, let me explain you how that works, these bank charges. Okay, now let's make that 0. So we delete any allocation. We want to receive 1,000 and we want the rest 23.40 be applied as a discount. So discount amount count, that could be see if we have any. For example, 23.40. Now you've seen that those 23.40 have been added to the 1,000, so both lines are fully allocated. Now if I click save, this is a journal. You can see the journal behind. Okay, and the supplier balance, if I click refresh, 0. Going back to the bill. Okay. Now, let me show you how to use the bank charges account here on the pay bills. Now, I'm just going to pay which sample supplier 1, pay him from this account. We owe him 1,000 euros and we have some bank charges, 50 euros. Actually, the amount left the bank is 1,500 minus 50 euros. We're still going to pay 1,000, and we have to choose the bank account for the bank service charges here. So just a sample account. Okay. So By selecting this is the 1,500. This is the total amount that the bank will be credited. This is the bank service charges. Okay, will give me 1,000 euros, and the bank service charges will be allocated. Now, let me explain you how the allocate funds works, how this works, and why it is so useful. Now, I've got this sample supplier, okay, who has one transaction. This is where the opening balance comes from. And I want to pay this without using the pay bills. I will pay him using a journal entry and the credit note. So I'm just going to Financial, Journal Entries, New Journal Entry. We can select the accounts payable, debit this for 600 euros, and the name is Sample Supplier 1, and this is our bank. If I click Save, wait until you see the green message. It's saved. Going back to suppliers, refresh, 400 left. Okay. Now let's create very quickly a credit note for 400. Sample supplier 1, credit note, add line. And save it. Okay, the message is telling me that this supplier is not associated with any accounts payable. So before I do that, I need to edit the sample supplier, go to the account details, and select an accounts payable account for this supplier. So I did that, so I'll go back to the bill credit note. Sample supplier 1, this is the accounts payable, now appears correctly. And save it for 400 euros. Okay, going back, refresh, it's 0. It's 0, but there is no allocation. So if I go to pay bills, I go sample supplier 1, I still see the opening transaction for this. So this is because I didn't follow the pay bills window to pay the supplier. I just make one more journal entry and a bill credit note. So there is no link between the opening transaction and the other two payments. So I just click on Allocate Funds. We choose the supplier. This is the journal entry. This is where the balance is coming from. So I just choose here how to link it. So select this one. I'll take money and allocate from this journal entry and the bill credit note. I can also change the amount to use here. Click OK, yes, and the link is there. So if I go to bill credit note now and click history, you can see that this credit note is associated with this journal entry. You may unlink or click to go to the journal entry. This is the journal entry. If you click history, you will see that this journal entry, okay, is associated with a credit note and another journal entry. So you may choose what you want to do. Okay, so the transaction appears here, the pay bills as well. But if you want to see all your pay bills together, just go to transaction, bill payments, filter the date. Here they are. You may search, and that's it. Now, that's all about the pay bills, the supplier pay bills and the allocate funds. Thank you for watching.